So the first movie that we're going to jump into is Dumbo, and this stars Michael Keaton, Danny DeVito, Colin Farrell, and Eva Green. And this movie is about a struggling circus owner of a struggling circus that is desperate for a main event act to put him on a map when he comes across Dumbo, a baby elephant with enlarged ears that can fly. After being placed at the top of the marquee of the circus and highly publicized, he catches the attention of a greedy corporate business owner who wants to put Dumbo in his circus. And one of the things that I can say about this movie is that I literally forgot that it was a Tim Burton movie. And that's not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm just used to a particular style of his, and this is kind of different from what I'm used to. But that's not really putting anything against him, because I did like it. And one of the main things anybody can take away from this movie is the overall look and character of Dumbo. He is the title character, but there is so much more that goes into him. I love how far CG has gone within the past decade, and it just shows how realistic things can look in movies. Because Dumbo was very realistic looking. From the close-ups and how the texture looked on Dumbo made it all the better to suspend disbelief, because this animal really is not here. And even just following Dumbo throughout the movie in certain parts, whether it was something that has to do with humor or just a dramatic scene that he shows sadness, it was felt, and it would have you sympathize with the character that's not even there. And as far as the rest of the actors, everybody did fine. Danny DeVito as the eccentric circus owner plays his role the way that you would think that he would play it. And Colin Farrell did good in his role as a father trying to reconnect with his children. And Michael Keaton, for the most part, was very much just a typical villain with nothing more to his character than just being a villain. And I guess you could say it was kind of a reverse, because the last time I remember them being on camera together, Michael Keaton was the good guy and Danny DeVito was the bad guy. And if you don't know what I'm talking about Batman Returns. So I guess it comes full circle. You get it? Return, full circle, never mind. And the children actors did do fine as well, since they are in majority of the film playing as Dumbo's friends and his caretakers. And I mentioned this slightly before, this movie does have a lot of emotions and deals with a lot of real issues, like getting used to life without a loved one, and how it was delivered throughout the movie. Even in the beginning, you felt it. Along with that, it does have a lot of dark parts to it. Not too dark for younger viewers, but it does get into certain things that unfortunately did and do happen in circuses. But overall, this is a good movie. I myself and my son both enjoyed it. I don't remember too much from the original Dumbo movie to make a comparison, but I think a lot of people going into this will come out really liking it. There's a lot of depth into the story and the characters that were fleshed out that will get you invested in what's going on. And it's just a fun movie to check out. And with that, I give this movie an 8. So if you're not busy this weekend and you don't want to take the kiddos to go see Pet Sematary, then go ahead and take them to go see this. Or Shazam. I mean, you can't lose with either one.